Hey everybody, I'm Philip.
And I'm Justin.
And together, we are Pajamas. And I thought we'd do something a little different tonight. Or for this video, rather. Still in the same realm of Doctor Who. But I've had a little bonus video sitting for a while. This was a patron request. From a real life friend and patron. So I'm not sure when this would be released, but I thought we could just record it. And yeah. Do you know the character Mr. Bean?
I know of him.
Okay, well, the actor is Rowan Atkinson. And apparently, there's a little short thing of Rowan Atkinson as the Doctor. It was like a one-off comedy thing. I thought we could watch that.
All right.
I'm not sure how much we're going to get of it. I don't know if it's like kind of reference old Who or when it was released. I forget. I'm not sure like how long ago it was released because I didn't check. So I'm not sure, you know, what it's going to entail, if we're going to get any of it. I don't know. But I thought it'd be fun to check out.
Let's see it.
Before we do, 2 disclaimers. Number 1, it's hot. It is September as of this recording, and it is still summer for all intents and purposes. And of course, this is the hottest day of the week, and this is the day we have to record because the universe does not like me. It wants me to suffer. So we hate it. Summer sucks. Can't wait till it's over. Disclaimer number 2, we apologize for any stammering, stuttering, slurring, or mouth noise by either of us. I myself have a speech impediment that acts up from time to time, and a glandular issue that acts up all the time. I do my best to remove any issues in post, but sometimes it comes through, and I do apologize. So yeah, let's get started. See what this is about. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, without further ado, let's get into it.
You know, if you're going to spy on me, you really should turn the speaker off. You only turned the picture off, I'm afraid. I can still hear you.
I know that. A deadly vengeance. It will be the deadly vengeance of deadly revenge.
They could communicate only by precisely modulated gastric emission.
Oh, no. Planet of the bottom burp. So what happened to them?
They discovered fire. Naturally, I anticipated your journey back in time, and so I traveled slightly further back and bribed the architect first.
Or so you think. Naturally.
Nice.
I anticipated your traveling back in time, so I traveled back in time to an even further point. And I bribed the architect first.
Calculated that I have saved every planet in the known universe a minimum of 27 times. But you know...
Prepare for 500 miles of fear and feces. Goodbye, forever.
Since you appear to have fallen down a sewer, although in fact he's already eaten, because I had dinner with him and suggested he place the trapdoor right here. Oh.
I did not come alone. Of climbing through those sewers, only the Daleks would accompany me. Because only the Daleks don't have noses.
So, Doctor, we meet again!
By superior Dalek technology. After a lifetime of only dung slugs for food. Die, Doctor! Die!
Don't worry.
After them, you fools! Get them! 936 years in a sewer. Wait for me. Wait for me.
Given that exterminating you would be the most sensible thing to do, why do they always change their minds at the last moment?
I'll explain later.
Thank you.
Once again, I have been augmented by superior Dalek technology, rejuvenating my physical form and granting me even more power.
And I notice breasts.
They're not breasts, okay? They're Dalek bumps. They can detect ion-charged emissions and operate as etheric beam locators.
Just a beam. How?
I'll explain later.
Prepare to operate the Zectronic beam.
Back on Tercerus, the Master and I both bribed the castle architect. Not only do I speak perfect Terceran, but so does he.
Oh no.
You mean?
Yes, I can communicate with the Master by carefully controlled breaking of wind.
Why'd you have chairs on a Dalek spaceship anyway?
We will explain later.
The Daleks are planning to exterminate you. Fools! This Zectronic beam controller will now not only explode, it will implode. Redone.
Prepare the Zectronic beam.
You've killed him!
I think not, my child. Is only his ninth body. He has many, many more.
Result, cute, sexy, and lick the mirror handsome. You're the camp one.
I'm not camp.
Oh, yeah. Nice tits. These old hearts are still yours. Can you still love me in my new body?
Actually, I don't think I'll have too much of a problem with that. Back to the TARDIS.
Help us, Doctor, and your life will be spared.
Oh, bugger.
Doctor?
You can be a bit shy of girls now. Problems of changing personas. So unpredictable.
Doctor, look at me.
A minute. Oh dear, another girl.
I'm not a girl, Doctor. I've told you before. These are Dalek bumps.
Actually, I think the problem's probably located in this area.
Doctor, listen to me. You can't die. You're too nice. Too brave, too kind. You're like Father Christmas, the Wizard of Oz, Scooby-Doo. And I love you very much.
From this day forward, I will renounce evil and follow the path of goodness to honor my fallen foe.
The Daleks, too, will honor their mortal enemy.
He was never cruel and never cowardly.
Beyond all known laws of the universe.
Maybe even the universe can't bear to be without the Doctor.
Emma, look.
Nice.
I've got etheric beam locators.
You're a woman.
Really? I've always wanted to get my hands on one of these.
Unfortunately, I haven't.
Your mother's going to get a bit of a surprise at the wedding, isn't she? Do you think we'll both wear white?
I'm afraid, Doctor, and I'm not sure this sentence has ever been used so completely accurately before, but you're just not the man I fell in love with.
Well, never mind. We can still rattle around the universe. Oh, look, it's got 3 settings.
Doctor, stop that!
Doctor,
Tell me, why do they call you the Master?
I'll explain later.
What?
What?
Oh, that was very different.
I'm glad we've seen enough Doctor Who that the jokes landed.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm sure there's more in there, or they were more spot on if there were some old Who references that we didn't get, but I think the Doctor is enough of a similar character from like just then to now that so you seem a little like shook, as the kids say.
This is definitely a very similar but different portrayal.
Oh yeah, it's supposed to be more campy.
Yes.
Yeah. It took me like about half the video for me to realize that that was Safi from Absolutely Fabulous. The companion.
Really?
Yeah, it was the daughter.
Ah.
Like I recognized Patsy right away because Joanna Lumley just looks very distinctive. But I'm used to seeing Saffron with like the hair and the glasses and the very modest get up. So to see her without all that, it's kind of like, but it was the voice, because she has a very distinctive delivery and pitch in her voice. I was like, oh my god, that's Saffron.
Shall we go to the notes?
Okay.
Philip's notes.
I really have not watched a lot of Rowan Atkinson outside of Mr. Bean, who doesn't talk, as far as I've seen. Maybe he did in one of the things, but so it was interesting not only hearing him speak, but do a very like, we need to do this now voice, like a very almost noble and
a very doctor sounding voice.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I was like, he actually would have made a pretty interesting doctor, I think. Now, Mr. Bean would have made an even more interesting doctor. That'd been fun. But it was cool to see. I loved the entire, like, I anticipated you would do that, so I went even farther back in time.
Yes, I've actually wondered if they ever thought of doing that in the show.
So it's always really funny that the doctor always has to be like one step, like, yeah.
So that's how he does it.
It's just I went farther back in time, talk to the architect. It was just really good. And then not just the voice, but even like the mannerisms and facially the way Rowan did it. When he says, "Yes, how are things?" He kind of like raises his eyebrow at the end. It's like he's nailed this portrayal really well. And then we find out that the master has upgraded himself with Dalek technology, and he has the plunger on his forehand now.
Yeah.
And they're like, "What are you gonna do with that?" And he's like, and I was like, "Exactly." It's like an egg beater and a plunger. Yeah, it's so funny.
He can unclog toilets now.
There you go.
And sinks.
Anything with a drain. Then he comes back again after aging like 3 times. He got trapped in the sewer for like 936 years. He had a walker.
Poor thing.
Then he gets upgraded with Dalek technology again. And they're like, "Are those breasts?" No, they're Dalek bumps.
Call them whatever you like.
Which are funny considering they have them around the body of the Dalek. That was good. And then the Daleks are like, "Exterminate, exterminate." The next scene, they're tied up. The companion was all like, "Why did they say they're going to exterminate you and then always change their mind at the last minute?" It's like, thank you. Thank you. Yes.
Well, they'll explain later.
We'll explain later. Then I like the doctor dies. The Rowan Atkinson doctor dies, transforms, and I know the actor. I just can't think of his name right now. The first one, I know this. Obviously, I know who Hugh Grant is, obviously. But before all that, transforms into this new doctor, and he's more brash. And he was like, "Nice tits," to the master. That was a cool portrayal of like switching personality, like switching bodies, but also personalities. Now he's more like cocky and swashbuckling, and more vulgar. And he switches again, and now he's older, and he's super shy. He can't look at her, and he's like, "Isn't it so weird how switching personalities changes everything?" Then he switches again, and it's Hugh Grant, who got zapped with the whatever beam and dies, but regenerates, and they're all like, "How is this possible? How can the doctor this is," and it's like perfect, because how often we've been like, the universe almost like bends its will to the doctor sometimes, and like the doctor's never in peril really. So that was a really funny take on,
and yes,
how convenient that is, that kind of thing.
And well, yes, it's true. That happens throughout the series.
Yeah.
And well, of course, never say impossible.
Yes.
And if you want something to stay impossible, because the moment that you say it, then it becomes possible.
Exactly. Then I wrote Patsy. It's Joanna Lumley, but I wrote Patsy. So it's cool to see like Patsy and Saffron, who are mortal enemies on AbFab. I was hoping they would do like some kind of callback to that. Like she would call her like a troll bitch or something. But didn't happen. She was all like, "Your mom's going to be surprised at the wedding." Or
as if there's still going to be one.
So I like it. We've talked about gender before and the rules, and obviously I've taken umbrage with a lot of stuff, and I brought it up, and this brought it up too. Like, and yeah, that's all for my notes. Everything else, or for my patrons over Patreon, it was very amusing.
Well, at least it was a happy ending for the Doctor and the Master.
That is true. Yeah, yeah,
First mortal enemies, now a romantic couple.
yeah. Imagine if we got that with the 10th Doctor and the Master. Yeah, I'd been for it. Well, no, technically, in the universe according to Philip, it'd be the Doctor and the Master, but in my theory... So,
Yes, I remember that.
So do some of y'all who didn't like that very much. Yeah, this is really good. This is really good. The jokes were aces. They hit home. They hit the mark really well. And yeah, there's probably some stuff I'm forgetting, but it's also like in the high 80s at almost 4 a.m, so it's very, very warm. I do like how okay then you were by it. They had that fart language.
Crass comedy isn't my thing.
Yeah. I'm glad they kept the fart language at least somewhat. It wasn't like that kind of thing. It was more like...
Yes, because they can still hear. They may not be able to smell, but they can hear.
Yeah, but I'm also saying that I'm glad they didn't like make it like more gross than it needed to be.
Yes.
So it was crass, but it could have been worse.
Yes.
Realistically. So yeah, I liked it.
It was different.
It's always cute when comedy doesn't land for you. Because you try and like you can see you trying to internalize it and come to terms with the fact that you don't really care for it, but there are bits and pieces that you did like, so you don't automatically dismiss it or dislike it. But it wasn't something you like enjoyed or would probably want to watch again.
It was comedically satirical.
That is a factual statement. It was indeed comedically satirical. Is there anything else you'd like to add about this comedic satire? You're cute.
Yes, I am.
All right, so thank you to the friend and patron who requested this. I enjoy. That's gonna wrap this one up. As always, I don't have a fancy outro, so I'll simply say thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Until then, goodbye.
Goodbye.
You want to communicate in a fart language?
No.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Okay.